The latest drama to shake social media comes courtesy of love and hip-hop Atlanta star Erica Dixon, who found herself in the middle of a heated confrontation aboard a commercial flight, and it's going viral for all the wrong reasons. What started out as a typical journey quickly spiraled into chaos after a fellow passenger, whom many online have dubbed a Karen, took issue with Erica's decision to pull out her phone and start recording a situation unfolding in the cabin. According to Erica, the issue began when she noticed what appeared to be a cover-up involving a visibly ill passenger on the plane. In her now widely circulated Instagram live and reposted videos, she claimed that the airline crew was trying to quietly address the sick passenger without informing other travelers about the possible health risk.
Smiling. It's his wife. No, auntie, I'm not good. I'm glad you're on this live. I'm on a Delta flight right now. It is a lady and her husband in front of me who are sick. The flight attendant said they're going to let us know what's going on. They haven't. They gave her a mask, let her come back on the plane. And now some flight attendants are refusing to fly now because she won't leave the plane. So now we're sitting. And if it was anybody else, like I said, they would have the police on here and escort them off the plane. I don't care what she had. If she's fine for medical reasons, she need to be escorted. She's not. And if the flight attendants are refusing to continue on this flight with her, then it's a problem. They still haven't told us what type of sick she is. They said they were going to make an announcement, but they haven't. A male flight attendant said that they're going to disclose to us what's going on with her. What do y'all know? Why are y'all putting on a mask? Child. So we on this flight, and a lady gets on the plane, y'all, and they tell us we need to put on masks. Why did you get on the plane and tell somebody to put on a mask? They just made her get off the plane. They still haven't disclosed why she had to get off the plane or why we need a mask, and they just gave me a mask because I have children, I have kids, I have babies. Like, I don't understand people's logic. If you know you're sick, you know something wrong with you, why would you get on the freaking plane? That's so stupid to me. Keep it, because you might just spray all this down and wipe it down. And her husband's sitting in front of us. He hasn't disclosed what's wrong with her either. Keep playing with me. I'm finna get up and announce to everybody what's going on, because nobody knows what's going on but us, because we're sitting right here.
Just make sure I'm not in your video.
You say what?
Make sure I'm
Oh, you ain't that important. You would never be in my video.
I'm not.
Okay, mind your business. The angle can't even see you. You're behind me, beneath me. Yeah, thanks. Right, I always got something to say. Come on, please make sure I'm not in your video. Auntie, please. It be the audacity for me. Another Karen. I'm on a flight with a Karen. After everything I went through, I got a Karen behind me. Good God Almighty. They got the right one on the right day.
Erica, visibly concerned and clearly unsettled by what she perceived as negligence, felt it was necessary to document the incident and bring it to light. That's when things took a left turn. As Erica began recording, the woman seated a row behind her leaned over and sternly told her, "Don't record me." Erica, taken aback, immediately responded, making it clear that she was not trying to film the woman specifically. However, things quickly escalated from a misunderstanding to a full-blown confrontation, with voices raised, fingers pointed, and multiple passengers turning around to see what the commotion was about. Erica didn't back down. "You worried about being recorded, but not about sitting next to somebody that might be contagious?" she snapped, drawing nods of agreement from some fellow passengers who were also visibly uncomfortable. The Karen, however, didn't stop there. She began to raise her voice, reportedly calling over a flight attendant to intervene and accusing Erica of filming her without consent. But Erica had already explained to the crew that she was documenting a public health concern, not trying to create a spectacle. The tension in the cabin grew even more intense as the two women continued exchanging words. What added fuel to the fire was that several passengers began filming the entire altercation themselves, posting clips online that quickly started to trend. In her defense, Erica later took to social media to explain exactly why she felt the need to start recording in the first place. She claimed the airline was acting shady and described the situation as a cover-up. According to her, the passenger in question was visibly sick, coughing, sweating, and clearly unwell. Erica said that when she raised her concerns, the flight attendants told her to mind her business and sit down, essentially brushing off the incident instead of taking appropriate safety precautions. "I know when something ain't right," Erica said in a follow-up video. "This wasn't about causing drama. This was about accountability. If someone is on a plane and they're sick, the rest of us deserve to know." Period. Many fans came to Erica's defense, applauding her for speaking up and not being intimidated into silence, especially by someone trying to assert control in a public space. Social media lit up with hashtags like #TeamErica and #PlayingKaren as people debated the incident from all angles. While some sympathized with the woman who didn't want to be filmed, the majority rallied around Erica, stating that public health concerns trump personal discomfort. The incident also reignited the ongoing debate about who gets labeled a Karen and whether that term is always appropriate or constructive. In this case, many felt the label fit, as the woman seemed more concerned with policing Erica than addressing the bigger issue at hand. Others pointed out that Erica's celebrity status likely made her a target, with the woman possibly trying to provoke a reaction she could later spin to her advantage. The airline at the center of the controversy has yet to release an official statement, but a representative did confirm that no passengers were removed from the flight and that it eventually landed without further incident. Still, the clip of the confrontation and Erica's passionate response continues to spread, drawing media attention and reigniting long-standing conversations about race, privilege, and the right to record in public spaces. Some commenters noted that Erica's situation highlights a deeper issue of transparency and passenger rights in air travel. If someone's sick and you're in a sealed metal tube thousands of feet in the air, you have the right to know, one user wrote. Flight crews need to take these concerns seriously, not dismiss them and hope no one notices. Others took aim at the so-called Karen for escalating the situation when it could have been handled calmly and respectfully. She could have simply asked what Erica was recording and expressed her concern without demanding she stop and causing a scene, another person tweeted. Instead, she played the victim card while ignoring the real issue. Erica's followers, especially those familiar with her strong personality and outspoken nature from Love and hip hop, weren't surprised that she refused to stay silent. Known for her no-nonsense attitude and fierce loyalty to those she cares about, Erica has never been one to shrink in the face of conflict. That same boldness was on full display during this flight, and it's why her supporters are so quick to back her now. In the days following the altercation, Erica has continued to stand firm in her decision to speak out. She's used her platform to discuss not only the specific incident, but also broader issues surrounding airline safety, health transparency, and public accountability. "This wasn't just about me," she emphasized in a recent Instagram post. "It was about everybody on that plane. We all deserve to feel safe when we fly. We all deserve to be told the truth." In addition to rallying support from fans, several celebrities have chimed in, expressing solidarity with Erica and commending her for using her platform to raise awareness. Influencers, activists, and fellow reality stars have reposted her videos and shared their own experiences of being dismissed or disrespected in similar situations, especially when raising concerns about health and safety. Meanwhile, the woman at the center of the controversy has yet to be publicly identified, and she hasn't made any statements regarding her side of the story. That silence has only added to the speculation, with some wondering if she regrets the confrontation or if she's preparing to share her own narrative in the coming days. Regardless of how the rest of the story unfolds, one thing is clear. Erica Dixon's in-flight confrontation has sparked a broader conversation about how passengers should be treated, the role of recording devices in holding people accountable, and how societal biases can shape the way we respond to conflict. It's also a clear reminder that even thousands of feet above the ground, the tensions and divisions that exist in everyday society can still follow us, and sometimes explode in the most unexpected ways. As Erica continues to share updates and reflections on the incident, many are watching closely to see whether the airline takes any responsibility or whether new details emerge from other passengers who witnessed the drama firsthand. Until then, the internet remains divided, inflamed, and invested in what's become yet another viral moment in Erica Dixon's headline-making life. From reality TV to real-life turbulence, Erica has once again proven she's not one to mess with, especially when she believes something wrong is happening. And whether you love her or not, there's no denying that she's sparked a conversation worth having. Erica Dixon, best known for her role on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, has built a reputation over the years for her outspoken nature, unfiltered opinions, and intense loyalty to her family and close circle. While many fans appreciate her honesty and bold attitude, others have raised eyebrows at her sometimes controversial behavior, especially when it comes to how she interacts with people around her, including staff, colleagues, and even fans. Behind the glam and reality TV scenes, stories have surfaced that paint a more complicated picture of who Erica Dixon really is when the cameras stop rolling. Erica rose to fame as the on-again, off-again partner of rapper Lil Scrappy, and her early seasons on Love and Hip Hop were filled with emotional confrontations, family drama, and moments that showcase both her vulnerability and her fire. But even as fans rooted for her strength and resilience, there were whispers about how she conducted herself behind the scenes. Some castmates and production insiders have hinted that Erica could be difficult to work with, especially if things weren't going her way. She was known to walk off set during arguments, refuse to film with certain people, and clash with producers if she felt disrespected or misunderstood. However, supporters argue that Erica simply doesn't tolerate nonsense and stands her ground in a world that often tries to silence strong Black women. Her defenders say she's been vilified for doing the same things that male cast members or more privileged personalities are praised for: speaking up, drawing boundaries, and refusing to fake relationships for the sake of a storyline. Still, it's not just her Love and Hip Hop peers who have spoken out. Over the years, there have been murmurs from people in her professional and personal life: stylists, makeup artists, personal assistants, and even fans who've encountered her at public events, sharing their experiences with Erica. Some described her as gracious and humble, especially when meeting supporters or mothers who relate to her journey. Others, however, recall moments where she allegedly lost her temper over minor issues, made dismissive remarks, or treated her team with little patience or empathy. For example, a former hairstylist who worked with Erica for a brief period claimed that while Erica paid fairly and was punctual, she was also demanding and quick to criticize work she didn't like. The stylist recounted an incident where Erica allegedly berated her in front of other people for not getting a hairstyle perfect, and later refused to tag her on social media despite multiple requests. While the stylist stopped short of calling Erica rude, she said working with her was exhausting because of the pressure to meet her exacting standards without much room for error. Similarly, a makeup artist posted anonymously in a now-deleted forum that Erica could switch moods in an instant. One day, she would be friendly and compliment your work. The next, she might not speak at all except to critique and demand changes, sometimes without acknowledging the effort put in. According to the artist, Erica's attitude wasn't outright abusive, but it created a tense working environment where staff never knew what version of her they'd get that day. Another common point brought up in discussions about Erica's behavior is her tendency to clap back online. While many celebrities ignore trolls or negative comments, Erica has made it a habit to respond, sometimes harshly, to those who question her parenting, relationships, or decisions. This unapologetic online presence has earned her both admiration and criticism. On the one hand, fans love that she doesn't let people walk over her. On the other, some believe it shows a lack of growth and restraint, especially for someone in the public eye who's trying to elevate her brand. Erica has addressed these critiques in various interviews, acknowledging that she has a temper, but attributing it to years of personal trauma and betrayal. She has openly talked about being raised by her aunt after her parents struggled with addiction and the challenges of being a single mother herself. In her view, much of her behavior comes from being in survival mode, learning to defend herself from a young age, and navigating a world that hasn't always been kind to her. She's also claimed that the media and fans often get a distorted view of her personality. People love to twist things, she said in one podcast interview. They see one clip or read one tweet and think they know who I am. I'm not perfect, but I'm real. I'm passionate. I love hard. And sometimes, that passion comes off as aggression. People close to her, including longtime friends and business collaborators, often come to her defense. They describe Erica as loyal to a fault, someone who will ride for her team and give generously to those she trusts. They also emphasize that she expects excellence because she holds herself to high standards as well. In fact, Erica is known to be a perfectionist when it comes to her business ventures, whether it's her hairline, beauty products, or endorsements. She reviews contracts meticulously, questions everything, and doesn't settle for mediocrity. For some, that's admirable. For others, it's intimidating. That intensity seems to extend to her parenting style, too. Erica is famously protective of her daughter, Amani, whom she shares with Lil Scrappy. Fans have praised her for keeping her daughter grounded, despite the reality TV fame, but there have also been moments of tension, most notably when she publicly disagreed with Scrappy and his wife Bambi over co-parenting issues. While many applauded her for setting boundaries and calling out behavior she found harmful, others felt that airing personal disputes online wasn't in the child's best interest. Erica has also been involved in a few notable incidents involving fans and event staff. One viral moment captured her allegedly snapping at a hotel employee for disrespecting her privacy, though the context of the clip was disputed. Some said the employee had tried to film her secretly. Others claimed Erica overreacted to a minor interaction. In another instance, a fan shared that Erica declined a photo at an airport with a mean mug, claiming she was too busy while eating lunch. The encounter sparked debate on whether celebrities owe constant access to fans or deserve space when off-duty. Despite these moments, Erica continues to have a loyal following. Her fans praise her for being a strong mother, a businesswoman, and a woman who's overcome adversity. They see her attitude not as rudeness, but as a necessary defense mechanism. To them, Erica is someone who's been burned too many times and now refuses to let anyone else cross her. It's also important to note that Erica Dixon has grown and evolved. In recent years, she has opened up more about her mental health journey, her desire to find peace, and her efforts to heal from past traumas. She's talked about therapy, spirituality, and the importance of cutting off toxic people, even if they're family. In many ways, this growth has softened her edges, but the fire in her personality remains very much intact. At events, Erica has been seen mentoring younger influencers, and offering advice to women trying to navigate the entertainment industry. She shared her experiences with manipulation, industry politics, and learning how to protect her energy. Many aspiring entrepreneurs and content creators have praised her for being approachable and transparent when the cameras aren't rolling. So, when examining Erica Dixon's behavior with people and her staff, the truth lies somewhere in the middle. She's neither a villain nor a saint. She's a complex, passionate woman who has learned to survive by being direct and at times difficult. Her behavior is shaped by her experiences, her upbringing, and her role as a public figure in a world that often punishes women, especially Black women, for being assertive. For every story of her being hard to work with, there's another of her being generous, kind, and deeply protective of her tribe. And as her journey continues, it's clear that Erica Dixon isn't interested in changing who she is to make others more comfortable. She may not always be easy to deal with, but she is authentic. And in an industry full of fakes, that alone sets her apart. Whether you agree with her methods or not, Erica Dixon remains one of the most memorable figures in reality television and a personality who leaves a lasting impression on everyone she encounters. Her journey is far from over, and as she continues to navigate fame, motherhood, and entrepreneurship, there's no doubt she'll continue to challenge norms, speak her mind, and spark conversation just as she always has.